How's it going, guys? My name is Eric Van Kuoff. Yeah, I'm running out of ideas for names. Anyways, welcome back to Corpse Party Blood Drive. So I had to start the chapter over again because apparently there is an extra scene with Inumaru that I did not get. I need to go get that extra scene because I tried to go back and get it, but it didn't work because we see him at this doorway. I think there's gonna be a flash to like the scenes with Kuon and whatnot, but then we see him in this doorway here and he'll pop up, and when he pops up we gotta chase after him right away. So I really want to get it though because I want Inumaru to have closure on his character, right? I really want that to happen. Okay, that's blah blah blah. Okay, we're skipping. There we go, there's Inumaru. There he is. So now we're gonna go and find this guy. Hey, I'm coming for you. I'm not gonna let you get away this time. And then after this, we'll just go back to where I was in the video before. I gotta do a bunch of stuff over again, but whatever. Whatevs. I've resigned myself. It's Inumaru, that's why. Oh man, he's darkening. Even more. Oh, wow, hey! Yeah, well, yeah, thank goodness, I thought I'd lost you. He's strangling you right now. Can we please have some immediacy to what we're doing? Man, that's some moisture sounds. Your throat is being really, like, mangled. Where's Ayumi? Inumaru had been completely overtaken by the darkening, his hatred transforming him into a feral beast. Yeah, anyone with eyes can see that. His mouth was now slit on both ends, giving him a disturbing, almost fox-like appearance. With speed and precision, he beelined right for Aiko's neck and bit deeply into it with obvious intent to kill. Well, sure, that's gonna work. Just saying you're sorry. Sounds good. When all else fails. He was trying to kill you! You had no choice, Aiko! Don't beat yourself up over it. I think the thing you should be beating yourself over more is taking Inumaru with you. Come on, don't take the easy way out. Don't say just kill me. He isn't even himself. If he kills you, it's not him killing you, it's the darkening killing you. It's... Ayumi, yeah, go save the day. Get the Book of Shadows to lick Inumaru. I caught up to the two figures where I found one seemingly trying to eat the other. One of these things is trying to eat the other. Kill me. Save me. What? What? Oh, I wanted to read that more. I was just deciding. Oh no. Okay. So she's gonna try to save her. I brandished the Book of Shadows in front of me like a shield, attempting to intimidate the attacker. Yeah, that's right. Use the Book of Shadows. Good. And forever wander Nirvana here. I'm sure that's what everyone wants. Everyone wants your safety, Aiko. Stop being a drama queen. Let's go. Oh my god, whoa! Well, I just ripped off friggin' head! You didn't just strangle her! You like popped her head off! It just like poof! It just friggin' popped off! Holy shit! He sounds like he's charging up. Oh shit, tears of blood were streaming down from Inumaru's eyes. The beast then turned his focus on me. Oh no! Inumaru lunged at me, mouth agape. I didn't even have time to scream. It only took a split second before it was all over. Whoa! Whoa! Hey! Oh my god! I chose wrong! Oh no! Okay, save me. Let's go save me. I think before it was kill me, right? I think. Yeah, destroy. Yeah, that's right. No, this is the same. Oh, there we go. I said save me. She wanted to live, so She'll live. Sayaka's gonna come and help. I'm so glad Sayaka's here. That's awesome. Sayaka, yes! You're the best! Out of the blue, a girl I'd never seen before now stood in the creature's path. She was wearing a uniquely designed green pins in her hair. Grammar's strong with me today. Looking more closely, her body had a slight sheen to it and was partially translucent. Yeah, you tell him, Sayaka! I like his growling sounds, are the best. The rampaging Inumaru showed no signs of having comprehended Sayaka's words. Wow. Sayaka, I haven't seen you so angry. Now she seemed to have gotten through to him. He stopped biting down on Aiko, releasing his grip ever so slightly. Oh yeah, he was biting her. That's why he bit off her head. He bit off her head in the other one. Sayaka's tone had a slight waver to it, belying her harshness. What? I missed that last one. It said, but her breathing, or berating of Inumaru was working. His eyes were beginning to well up with tears. Sorry, my bad. I got a trigger finger today. How do you not understand that you have a perfectly suitable girl here already? Am I speaking with an accent or something? Damned boneheaded pooch. He was full on bawling now and nothing seemed like he could slow his tears. Aww. She was less reassuring him and more commanding him. Inumaru released Aiko from his mouth entirely and became very quiet. Aw, that's a good dog. Oh, good doggy. Aw, do you want me to scratch behind your ears, doggy? Aiko's face was glazed over with tears as Inumaru's... she nodded, unable to even raise her head. But no, don't leave him behind! Oh no, he's good. Okay, good. Go fly somewhere. With one final soft, serene flash of light, Sayaka and Inumaru both dissipated into the air and were gone from sight. Is that guilt you feel, Aiko? Ooh, yeah. You're gonna become a real human one of these days. Okay, now I'm gonna get back to the part that I was at before. So apparently there's also these things we can get in the reference room. These things, some documents or something, that are gonna help us with the last fight. So there's 5 of them. I already collected one when I was in here before doing stuff. So, oh, fuck you, Glass. And there should be 2 more for me to get. Hello? There we go. And there's that one. So I guess, let's check. So we gotta check in our inventory what this could mean. The last boss is totally gonna be like a big puzzle, I have a feeling. The soldier bore witness to the slaughter and came to deplore it. Okay. I wish there was told me which one it was. The witch on the skewer died with naught but hate in her heart. So obviously these capitalized ones are gonna be important. Mothers, peer upon thy kin, hug them tight to hide thy deplorable acts. The Lord says thou shalt rebuke this massacre and meet hatred with reason. Thou canst guard against the pike, merely smile when others look upon you. I got it! Okay. I can't remember all that. You're gonna have to refer to them when I'm doing this. Okay, whatever, let's go back into that room. I gotta dodge those crimson red head things, though. Oh boy. What a gong show this is! Oh my god, it's a gong show, but I'm gonna get out! No, you idiot! Seriously, you're running for your fucking life! There's 3 big giant monsters with axes behind you and you're like, huh, wait a sec, I gotta catch my breath. Oh boy, running is hard. Ah! You got your head split open. And you ran for literally like 20 seconds. Yes, okay, got it. I used a bit more strategy that time. What I did is I'm really worried that those words are gonna come into play very soon. And so I wrote them down. I have like all the words written down on sticky notes right in front of me. So I'm really, yeah, I have a bad feeling about this. I'm really bad at remembering stuff, so. Oh my god, gonna see what's gonna happen. Whoa, what's going on here? Oh, these are the witches. It's the witch hunts, right? Okay, Motomasa Maeda died swiftly, but of unknown cause, body was skewered. Hey, there's a bunch of name tags. That's cool. Died swiftly. Okay, they're all the same. Let's just, let me get them all. Blah, 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 blah. Wow, the game's running really smoothly in this room. Like in Heavenly Host, when there's stuff everywhere, it just really it really lags a lot. But right here, it's running decently smooth. Okay, this looks very Final Encounter-y. What's happening? There was a single white door in the back of the crystal-filled room, along with an enormous red standing cross. The walls were lined with the crucified corpses of what looked to be the Martuba investigation team sent in before us. Yeah, that's bad luck to you guys. Well, thanks, Book of Shadows. The Book of Shadows spoke once again. The Book of Shadows pipes in, like, exactly when I don't need it. But when I need it, it never says it or does anything. Good, you just gotta tell it to her like it is. Exactly. Aiko was at a loss for words. That's right! You thought you were better than me at the beginning of the game, but I got the Book of Shadows. I'm better than you now. I mean, I love Aiko. What am I talking about? I shouldn't be mean. Aiko, you're great. I draped my head and apologized for the sudden outburst. I'd intended to be looking out for Aiko, manufacturing an excuse to keep her out of harm's way. Well, obviously, but it came across harshly. Well, if you're trying to manufacture an excuse, it should come across as being harsh. It worked, however. Aiko hung back, and I stepped through the door on my own. Oh my god, that's spooky. With all the crows flying out. Oh my god. I'm spooked so bad. Okay, let's go to the core. I'm really interested as to what this is going to be like. Inside was another realm entirely, one in which heaven and earth alike sat in ruins. The sky was a twisted coil of red and black, and the ground, or what was left of it, was little more than a black mass. The floorboards from the school stretched out before me, converging at a shining staircase leading up into the unknown. And high above all else loomed a conspicuous object, shining brightest of all. I was thinking it was Rudolph's red nose, but okay, Nirvana, that works too. Whoa! Oh, yeah, they fell down here. Yeah. On another massive floorboards below me were Kishinuma, Mochida, and Nakashima, and Magari! Yuka and Satsuki were there too, though they were both clearly unconscious. Satsuki's a plant monster, be careful, guys. Oh my god, Yuka and Satsuki look really silly, like in the same position, just like, ah, in the back. I cracked a slight smile at Mochida's panicked reaction. That's reassuring. Yeah, she has the Book of Shadows, yo. She can't do anything about it because you're down there. Magadi, I can barely hear you. Sound... The voice acting in this game is spot on, amazing. But the sound, like some of the voices are quieter than others, they didn't do a good job of balancing it out. My mind was made up, I was going to do this no matter what. I took my first step up the staircase. Nakashima addressed me with much effort, as she still seemed to be in the tremendous pain. It was admittedly some comfort to receive so much support from my friends. But then she's like, I'm going anyways! Well, she's the only one with the Book of Shadows, so I mean, come on. She's the only one that can do this. Sorry, guys. The stairs faded away behind me, quite literally, each one vanishing as soon as I stepped off it, actively rejecting the notion that anyone but the bearer of the book could be here. I continued climbing until I hit the top, which left me right at the foot of the shining object in the sky. Oh, whoa, what happened? What? The last of the steps disappeared, leaving me floating in midair. I clasped my arms around the Book of Shadows. Yeah, come on, why aren't you flying around anyways? You learned how to fly. Yeah, we're flying, heck yeah. When can I shoot energy beams out of my hands? I tucked the book under my arm and started leveling myself out a bit. Almost immediately my vision began to blur. It looked like the world around me was melting. It took me a moment to realize that it was actually motion blur due to the extreme rate of speed at which I was flying. The shining object was getting closer and closer. What are you? Ouch! Wow! Yeah, what a cheap shot, god-like thing. The following events all happened in rapid succession. The runic letters on my thigh from the blowback at Yoshie Shinozaki's estate began glowing red and spurting blood. Oh, those are the ones that were on her before. As I was observing and confirming this, 4 small blue lights were drawn to me like moths to a flame. Once they got within arm's length, they stopped moving and just hovered. I had a feeling I already knew the answer. These 4 lights were giving off a gentle, caring, friendly glow. Oh, that's the 4 dead friends, Morishige, Mayu, Seiko, and Yui. They were the purest and strongest lights I'd encountered here. I felt more reassured than ever just by looking at them. I already know! In my mind, I could understand them without the need for words. Their aura was as inviting as could be. It's them, yes. I began to cry. This was no time to lament or mourn, though. The runic letters on my arm now began glowing red and spurting blood, just as the ones on my thigh had moments before. This is insanely epic. This is like... I didn't think Corpse Party was ever gonna be like this. Like, epic is just like this. The Book of Shadows spoke again. Well, that's not good, but I mean, like, what are we even fighting? Like, we're trying to put this realm back inside the book. I understand that. But what is that? Okay. Yes. Energy shots out of your hands. Yes, let's do it! When the Nirvana addresses you in Futhark, you may answer back by pressing the X, triangle, and square buttons to use Futhark lettering of your own as indicated. Okay. But I don't understand. It was in English. Do I gotta actually... I don't understand this! I wrote it down in English! God damn it! I don't know! I don't know any of this! Ow! It burns! God damn it, I had to write it down in Futhark. You could have given me a warning about any of this. I'm gonna die. Oh, this is the worst. I don't know! I'm doing pretty good. Man, I'm good. I came so prepared. I wrote this on sticky notes in English. I don't know Futhark, Futhark. I don't speak your Futhark. Oh. Okay, so this time, because it's in Futhark, I decided to just grab a picture of all the right answers on the internet. So I'm just gonna be looking over my shoulder, looking at them. Yeah, I got it. It's X, triangle, and square. And it's so stupid how X is the answer on the right side. Okay, there's an N up there. It's the one that starts with an R. Triangle, yes. Boom! Oh yeah, I got you in your face. It's the one, NF something. This one's the one that starts with an R. The square. See, I wish that one on the side was press circle, because circle is the right. I just don't get it. Okay, this is it just starts with an S. It's square. Yeah, that's right. Energy blast. It starts with an R. It's a circle. It's not circle. It's X because It should be circle though. Circle's on the right of the friggin' thing. SC, this one starts with an X triangle. See, look, circle's on the right side of the controller, but it's X, which is the bottom. It's so weird. Are you dead? In your face. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that felt good. Oh, that felt really good. That's right, I'm a cheating sack of shit, but I don't care. I awoke to a white expanse stretched out before me and realized I was still in midair. It almost seemed like I was above the clouds looking down on the world below. Finally, the light from the Book of Shadows faded, its power spent. I immediately lost my balance and through the sea of clouds, landing with a thump. Where are we? There's more? As long as there's no Futhark. Wow! Before me I saw a young blonde girl sitting in the nude. The entire area was so blindingly bright though that I couldn't make out who she was. The clouds clung to the ground even here, giving my surroundings their unearthly glow, pure white as if this was the aftermath of a blizzard. I could make out new details the longer I focused, and now noticed that the girl before me had almost translucent blue eyes with no eyebrows. She was gazing fixedly at me. I could only think of this being as someone who existed beyond all human knowledge. Is this like... wow, it's like God. The will of Nirvana. Okay, whatever. I addressed her with a fearful break in my voice, but she just continued staring at me in total silence. I raised the Book of Shadows, but the girl's expression did not change. Okay. I don't speak Futhark. The girl spoke, but I couldn't understand what she was saying. I think I know what it is. Hey, Book of Shadows, translation, please. Do you want to burn an infernal flame or something like that? I don't know. Viscera, I know Viscera. That's not good. Uh-oh. Get away! The girl stood and began approaching me. Yeah, that's good. Don't fall back. Book of Shadows, I need your tonguing. Tongue her, please. Please tongue her. I tried to take a step back, but tripped and fell. This is when I first noticed my surroundings. The clouds had receded a bit, revealing no snow broth, but a thick forest of half-dead trees. The girl approached me slowly, one step at a time, in an almost rhythmical manner. Looks very rhythmical. She's gonna charge up. Her mouth opened wide. Oh no! Oh, whoa! And a large branch popped out from the back of her throat. Suddenly she was crucified directly in front of me. Blood splattered everywhere. I was completely drenched. I screamed and tried to move back, but my legs had given out. Meanwhile, the Book of Shadows lay on the ground. It was the farthest thing from my mind at that moment. Then from behind this skewered girl, I caught sight of another girl who looked just like her, her flaming body hanging from a tree. So I wonder if this was a girl who was burned a long time ago. It swung very slightly in place, creaking and groaning with each revolution. Yeah, she was the victim of what the old witch hunts were like. I see. I could hear accusatory yells in the same foreign language coming from hysterical men and women in the forest. So maybe it's not Futhark or Futhark, whatever it is. It's the country of origin of this lady. Oh my god! I shifted my focus from the burning hanged girl in the tree back to the girl in front of me, and she too was now completely burned. That's super creepy. She continued walking toward me little by little, step by painful, deliberate step. You should have backed away, I think. When she finally reached me, she put her hands around my neck and began to choke me. See? You should have backed away. Now you're getting choked. That wasn't a good idea, Ayumi. Thinking quickly, however, I grabbed the girl's arms, pulled her in, and gave her the biggest hug I could muster. Oh. Hugs rule all. Yeah. I was burned at the stake a long time ago. But hey, and then I saw this girl named Ayumi, and she had this sign that said free hugs, and I was all better. The The burned girl stopped moving entirely. I guess I'd gotten her attention.
悲しくて、その子は命を奪われてからもお母さんのことが大好きで誰にも許されなかった。苦しんで助けを求めるままに自分をなくして。
Yeah, this witch has had this curse upon her for a lot longer than Sachiko, though. Sachiko's like 50 something years. This lady's like 500 plus. I loosened my grip slightly and the burned girl began to stroke my cheek delicately yet strangely.
あなたの憎しみと怒りは正しいわ。でも悲しみの連鎖は誰かが止めなきゃならない。かわいそうでもあなたにしかできない使命なの。
She continued to stroke my cheek, but then also raised her other hand to my eye, stuck out her finger and jammed it right into my eye socket. Well, that's... I give you a hug and you poke me in the eye. Come on! What's up with that? Ah, jeez. Wow, that wasn't a big... I thought there was going to be a large scream. She just got poked in the eye. She's like, got poked in the eye. Pain shot through me in one incredible wave. Ow! Stop it! From somewhere deep within my head, I could hear the sound of a foreign body digging around my muscle tissue. Her finger had directly cut my ophthalmic nerve. I'm smart. Between the intense agony and the deeply disturbing sound, I felt like I was on the verge of insanity. She's digging around in your head! Ugh.
この子が感じた痛み、この痛みを共有できなければ、この子を理解することなんてできない。
Well, that's stupid reasoning.
私は逃げない。
I gotta feel the pain, so just poke me in the eye! That decided, I allowed my body to give in to the convulsions that had begun racking it. I was trying not to consciously focus on the pain, instead focusing on the girl. Oh my god. I felt as if I were mere moments from choking on my own tongue when the girl's finger finally dug my right eye out of its socket completely. Oh, oh my god! Why'd you just let her do that? Words cannot describe the extreme pain. I cramped up completely and began shivering. The girl then put the sticky, bloody eyeball in her palm, displaying it triumphantly in view of my other eye for a moment before squeezing it with every ounce of strength she had. Look at it, she just... It still had some elasticity to it, so it expanded in her hand until its length had roughly doubled, but it could only take so much, eventually exploding into milky white and red goo. That's fucking gross! God, why? Ayumi, she doesn't even know what she's doing. She just grabbed your eye and just didn't even use it. She just, like, ripped it apart. Yet I still refuse to show any signs of intimidation. I did not react. I waited until the girl's eyes met mine, then flashed her a soft smile. She looked genuinely puzzled. And then she threw herself at me and our lips met.
Sometimes.
That's okay, so... You ripped out Ayumi's eye and then you gave her a kiss. What? I hugged her once more in spite of my trembling arms. Okay. I guess it worked. She retained her calm. A huge shockwave shook the air, transforming into light and shattering around me. I could hear Kishinuma and the others yelling out in shock, having witnessed everything from the bottom of the stairs. Aiko was there too. When the light settled, I was standing at the top of those mystic red stairs, which had now reformed and stretched down below me to the remnants of Heavenly Host. I held my exploded right eye in my right hand and the Book of Shadows in my left. Well, you and Naomi are like eye sisters now, but I guess Naomi's is gonna heal, so. I slowly solemnly descended those stairs of light. So we won!
篠崎、お前無事だったのか。いいんじゃ。篠崎、その目。
It's okay.
怪我したのか。
We solved the world's, we saved the world, so that's not a big deal.
あの子をここに戻すための。
And helping her move on, yeah. inadvertently saving the world. The Book of Shadows in my hand had a white sheen to it now. I gave a weak smile and slowly formulated in my mind the exact words I wanted to say. Well, Ayumi, you meant well. You just should have relied on your friends more and tried to have them help you out, that's all. Oh no, not enough with this sacrifice bullshit. Aren't you gonna, we take the Nirvana into the Book of Shadows and that's all we gotta do, right? Yeah, why do you have to stay here, Ayumi?
どうしたんだよ、篠崎。急に変なこと言って。
大丈夫。心配しないで。今度こそちゃんと守るって決めたの。
おい、篠崎。
Kishinuma seemed especially perturbed by this resolution. He must have thought I was on the verge of sacrificing myself for the greater good or something, and rightly so. But the section of floor where I stood was up too high for Kishinuma or any of the others to reach me. They couldn't stop me, not anymore.
篠崎。
私だって篠崎の末裔。幸子がそうしたように、私もこの涅槃を飲み込んで。
Yeah, but seal it in the book. Isn't that how it works?
幸子のように。それって。
Yeah, you don't have to seal it in yourself. I'd been too embarrassed to look at my friends in the eye while informing them of this, but knew I had to now. It was my last chance. I looked up at them, cheeks a little red. I giggled as playfully as I could.
いい加減にしろ。お前はもう十分傷ついたろ。もういいんだよ、篠崎。
Kishinuma was downright hysterical, but I still kept that same bright smile on my face. I wouldn't let go of it no matter what.
でもね、いいこともあるの。吉江さんの記憶で見たんだけどね、天神症ができる前、幸子がこの涅槃を封印した時は、この涅槃に消された人の存在を取り戻せたの。
Okay. So he's still dead, but his existence is back. Well, that's good. But they're still not going to be back. But at least their memories will be. My facade had finally cracked. A single tear rolled down my cheek, and then another and another. And with impeccable timing, the Book of Shadows spoke, striking me while I was down. Oh, just perfect timing, Book of Shadows! We're having a very touching moment here, and you're like, by the way, friends, and people that love Ayumi, there's no saving her. You're such a friggin' prick! Okay. Oh, people will forget her then. Oh, what a Debbie Downer you are, Book of Shadows. Oof.
誰の記憶にも残らない。思い出されもしない。これまでお前が生きた証が
Oh, hey, Book of Shadows, what are my options?
篠崎、なあ、冗談じゃねえぞ。お前の存在そのものが消えちまうなんて、そんなバカなこと。
For a split second, I let my true feelings show, but then immediately forced to smile again.
やめるんだ、篠崎。他に方法はないのか?
Good, there we go. Isn't there any other way? Satoshi, honestly, I thought you were kind of a generic main hero, and you still kind of are. But still, you're always the smart one.
そうだよ、委員長。私はもう誰にも死んでほしくないし、消えてほしくない。お願いだからやめて。邪術は常に対価を必要とする。でもそんな未来、私も納得できないわ。ありがとうみんな。でも誰かがやらなきゃいけないことなの。私やるわ。
涅槃の脅威は残しながらも見守ってゆく道もある。
Yeah, why don't you just keep it intact and seal it away and make sure no one can get there anymore? Isn't that a better deal than to just like abolish it?
次の世代に不幸を回すなんてダメ。そうでしょ。
ならば付き合おう。だがただの人間のお前に
飲み込めばいいんでしょ。やってみせる。
Oh, I hope you're hungry then. That's a dumb joke, Eric. I shaved a piece of flesh from the wall of Heavenly Host, fully prepared to illustrate this point. Are you actually eating it? Oh, the Book of Shadows is gonna pipe in and be like, you're so dumb, that's not what I meant by taking it in yourself. Oh, and the Book of Shadows can't even facepalm because it has no hand. Oh, oh no. Without thinking too hard about what I was doing and ignoring every impulse in my body, I shoved the fetid meat in my mouth, chewed it, and gulped it down. You're just looking dumb, Ayumi. My face warped in horror as I felt the morsel slide its way down my throat. I might as well have swallowed fire. Facepalm! She's like, oh my god, my throat's on fire. She just like dies. You're gonna accomplish nothing! What are you doing? This somehow triggered my back to pop open slightly and begin spurting blood. So... The bits of flesh I was unable to stomach were then quickly and rather ungracefully regurgitated onto the floor. I thought Ayumi was gonna be smart, you know, for the first time in her life, and she went and just like took a chunk of meat and shoved it in her mouth. I then picked up the flesh I'd spit out and tried to cram it back into my mouth. I was determined to keep it down. Oh, it would have been a lot easier if it hadn't been glaring at me from my hands, however. I just can't. I can't take it seriously anymore! I was doing so good! I was like, oh my god, this is so emotional. And now Yumi's just being stupid again! I turned to face Kishinuma, who was practically begging me not to go through with this. I feel so bad for Kishinuma, though. And it's not like I wanted to, I just had to. I smiled. The sentiment was truly heartwarming. Kishinuma's eyes swelled up with tears. I smiled again, even while tears were streaming down my face. Stop eating it, Ayumi. The Book of Shadows did not mean to eat this. You can't eat the place. You're just gonna hurt yourself and you're gonna be useless. This time, after swallowing the wall meat, blood began spurting from my head. Yet finally, my actions seemed to be having an effect, as the wall in front of me began to fizzle away into a blood-red mist, ultimately vanishing before my eyes. What? So the book really literally meant eat this place? Kishinuma collapsed to his knees. Another shockwave rocked the whole of the dimension. It was so enormous that the ceiling fell in and the nearby wall began to crack. Whatever rickety parts of the school were left had begun crumbling around us. Not from here. Is that foreshadowing something good's gonna happen, right?
幸子の血を引く後継者だ。委員長。
忘れるものか。絶対。
お兄ちゃん、さつきちゃんも無事だったの。
This scene was better when Yuko was passed out.
ああ、さつきちゃんの方は目を。
だらだらしないでよ。涅槃ごとあの子に食われたいの？
よしき。
Before he left the area, Kishidama looked back one last time, but I was out of sight by that point. They're so good at running here, but when I control them, they suck. We carefully but swiftly made our way through the rubble of the former bell tower. Along the way, Yoshiki paused for a moment to look up at the stairs and caught a glimpse of Misato's clothes. So he died too, huh? It was only a moment's distraction, however. Yoshiki, like the rest of us, very quickly continued on his way. Wow, I thought Magari was gonna do something bad, but she ended up being a good character. That's cool. I like that. She killed Misato. She did the thing she had to that no one else could have done, so that's good.
Yuka!
You're always scared.
急ぎましょう。
Yoshi got up to follow, but instead just stood there. He wouldn't take a single step.
どうしたの？岸沼。
Naomi, still on my back, saw Yoshiki's motionless form and knew something wasn't quite right.
人の記憶から消えるだけで済むのか。涅槃を食い尽くした後はどうなるんだ。普通の世界に戻れるのか。
He seemed to be caught in a loop of doubt. He was trying to work through something in his head and didn't seem ready to move again until he had succeeded.
Yoshiki! 何してるんだ！早くしない！あいつが今いるのはその涅槃の中だぞ！
That's right, go back, Yoshiki! Fuck yeah! Nice! He turned back toward the ruins of Heavenly Host and run off. Yeah, get out. And just like that, he was gone. Fallen rubble blocking us off from the passageway he darted into. Get out, Satoshi! You gotta worry about Yuka and Naomi as well. Try as we might, there was no pursuing him. He'd made his choice and there was nothing we could do to change things now. The school began to shake even more violently. Not only was it shaking, but creaking and groaning as well. The school's definitely not going to stay intact for much longer at all. The red and black sky began to get sucked into Heavenly Host like smoke into an exhaust vent, with the beautiful clear night scenery of the real world peeking out from behind it. That's it? What? What? We don't know what happens. No way. And slowly the blue sky of day crept into view, ousting both the moon and the horrors of the Nirvana alike. The 6 pillars disappeared from the earth, leaving only giant craters in their wake. The rising sun shone upon the death-ridden world, serving as a beacon of light and hope for the people who'd suffered beneath what could have been, and for a time was, an endless night. So people are gonna be aware that this all happened, though. So they're gonna be like, okay, ghosts are real. Everyone. Don't tell me this is it. No. The faces are coming back, though. Seiko, yay! That's good. I mean, that's really nice, but they're still gone. Seiko's gone.
それにより生まれる新たな悲しみで世界を満たし癒してゆく。
It's a sad ending because, like, everyone's still dead and now there's more people dead. Only Satoshi, Naomi, and Yuka are left. Aww. Yui sensei. Aww.
世代を超えて受け継がれてきた守護者のバトン。きっと彼女なら世界のどこかでまっすぐに守り続けてゆくだろう。
Yeah, Yoshiki and Ayumi are gone.
私たちの記憶からも消え去ってしまった彼女にはもう言葉すら届けることはできないが、いくつかの世界と運命が融合したこの未来で。ナオミ、ご飯できたよ。はーい。
With a sigh of relief, Nakashima stood up and left her room. Well, her relationship with her mom's gonna be okay now because Naomi's not, like, depressed and struggling. Next to the photo of her classmates, another photo stood on her desk, taken at Mochida's house.
きっとまた会える。力を守る者の矜持を胸に。
No way! Wow, no! That's it! Oh my god! We didn't see what happened though, like, I wanted to see the moment that Yoshiki ran in and talked to Ayumi and was like, hey, I've come back for you, let's do this together. And then they, like, smiled happily or something, and they realized they were doing it together, or something like that! Some closure into what was happening there. No way, that's... Oh, I feel so irritated about that. That's... I thought Ayumi was part of Corpse Party Dead Patient, though. I thought she was. That's what I've heard. But why is she... What? There's gotta be something after the credits. No way, I refuse to believe it. I refuse, no way. No way. I know your tricks, game. You're showing me more. God, I really liked this game, though. It was good. It was really good. It was really good. I liked it. I don't know if I liked it as much as the original Corpse Party, though. I mean, Book of Shadows is just like side stories and stuff, and like the end chapter matters. So, I mean, Book of Shadows was a different beast all on its own. But in terms of like main story games like this one and the original was more horrific, but this one had like a better overlying story, I guess. But the original was way more horror-based. And I liked it because of that. The feeling of isolation and hopelessness, right? This one, you're chasing a solution, and you know there is a solution somewhere out there because, you know, there's magic and witches and all sorts of crazy stuff going on. So, I mean, I still liked them both a lot, though. And I mean, I'm sorry for, like, ragging on Ayumi a lot. I feel really bad for it. She meant well, and, you know, it's just like... She dives into things headlong. When she started eating the wall, I was like, you just dove into that headlong. Like, you should consult the Book of Shadows before you just start gobbling up chunks of meat in your mouth. And here I sat in my own house in Hinoe's room. That's... in the corner in a wheelchair, expressionless and empty. With the Book of Shadows on my lap. There was no fire in my eyes, no life. I just sat and stared at a single point in front of me. The reflection staring back from the mirror wasn't me. It was Sachi, the girl in black. Sachi's eyes were covered by her bangs. Her expression was impossible to read. She was unmoving, unreadable, untenable, just a reflection of me. The Book of Shadows in my hand darted its eyes around frantically, its tongue dangling limply outside the frame of the tome itself. The house sat in silence for a moment. And then the doorbell rang again. The reflection in the mirror was no longer Sachi, it was just Ayumi, just me. The Book of Shadows reverted too, showing itself once more as a plain, ordinary, entirely standard leather-bound book. The blue white stones were tossed up into the air where they danced a bit before tumbling back down. I could easily catch them with one hand. I looked up at the White House in front of me and smiled a toothy grin. And I held onto those stones tightly, for they were my precious ever-after stones.
見つけたぜ。
What? So they're in heaven or something, and they're in like their own little world construct, their own place, and the Ayumi's like lifeless, and what are you? Yeah, I got it. I got a lot of soulful testimonies. That's great. What? That's it. That's. Oh my god. Okay, this was emotionally taxing. Like, what kind of a conclusion is that? Like, obviously they stayed there, they sealed it up properly, and Yoshiki found out you mean some afterlife in heaven? It's white. Is that like heaven? Did they move on? I don't. Oh. Someone explain it to me, please! Whatever, we'll have to play Corpse Party, the second one. Not, well, it's the second one, but, I mean, all of this is considered, like, the first story. Like, this, Book of Shadows and Blood Covered. And then, like, Dead Patient 2U or whatever, Dead Patient, whatever it's called. We might get more answers there, I guess? I don't know. But anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this playthrough. I liked it a lot. It was a lot of fun. There's more videos to come for this. There's the extra chapters that I'll be doing. And then, I might do an endings guide, but I don't think I will, just because the wrong endings in this game are very short. They're not as long as the other ones. It's just like, oh, by the way, you died. The end, right? So I don't know if I'll do them, but I'm still thinking about it. But anyways, really hope you enjoyed. Remember to leave a like down below. I just feel like I just got beat up with a sack of potatoes or something. As always, guys, peace.